for Krishna consciousness, also known as the Hare Krishna movement, started by our founder Acharya and spiritual master, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki. So he opened his concepts all over the world, especially here in New Orleans, opened in 1971, and here at this very address since 1974, Sri Radharada Hanta has been blessing us. So I would like to welcome all of you to this very, very beautiful temple. So Srila Prabhupada requested to have this Sunday feast program every Sunday. Invite all of our community members, donors, devotees, and nearby locality to come and participate in worshiping the Lord, in practicing Krishna consciousness by chanting the holy name of the Lord, worshiping the beautiful deity forms of the Lord, and engaging in discussion on spiritual topics, as well as taking part in eating wonderful Krishna prasadam. Ego. So following his footsteps and his instructions, we have this Sunday Feast program, and I would like to welcome all of you all to this program. First and foremost, I would like to thank our Sunday Feast sponsors for today, Sandeepa, Kausal, and family. Request if you allow the Bhakta to bless them so that they can keep coming forward with this wonderful service and always be in their shelter. Also today, I would like to welcome amongst us, we have an esteemed guest, His Grace Lal Gopal Prabhu and family. We'll be having the honor to listen from His Grace Lal Gopal Prabhu also. Thank you. He's coming all the way from St. Louis Temple. He was Temple President there, congregation preacher as well. So we'll be hearing today's class from him. Also, quickly, I'll go through some few announcements that we have. Before that, I would also like to welcome back to our community Trijaswara Prabhu's family, Mataji and Bhagwati coming back from India. So coming up, we have today's auspicious Disciplines Day of Sri Abhiram Thakur. He is one of the associates of Lord Chaitanya, especially Lord Nityananda Guru. And following that, we have Ekadasi coming up in this week. So please note, 23rd Wednesday is Disciplines Day of Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur. 24th Thursday, and actually Wednesday is also Ekadasi, but not suitable for fasting here in New Orleans. So fasting will be done actually on Dwadashi, which is the 24th of April, Thursday. Fasting for Varuthini Ekadashi, which is on Wednesday, will be done on Thursday. So Ekadashi is actually on Thursday, 24th. Following that, breakfast time will be from 6:22 a.m. to 10:46 a.m. That is on Friday, 25th of April. As well as next Sunday is going to be the appearance day of Sri Garadhar Pandit. So these are a few upcoming programs. Tomorrow is great. Sukanta and his wife, Kṛṣṇa Kumari, would like to welcome all the devotees to kindly come and attend. Their child's baby shower. We have a baby shower program at the temple tomorrow at noon. So all the devotees can come and bless the newly to-be parents as well as the new child that will be coming. Thank you very much. Now, without further delay, I will request all of you to give your kind attention to our esteemed guest and speaker today, His Grace Lal Gopal Prabhu. I'll quickly go through a vast background Prabhuji has. He's been on our organization, the International Society for Krishna Consciousness, for many years. Disciple of His Holiness Radhanath Swami Maharaj. And also he's been very actively preaching As the Director of Congregation Development and Temple President, he has played the part of that Temple President at St. Louis Temple in ISKCON, St. Louis Temple, as well as he has been on various zonal levels, supervisors and other governing body, not part of the North America governing body as well. And if you would like to know more about Prabhuji, just in a sentence, just search Daily Gita Bites, like gigabytes. There's Gita Bites, BYTES. He has a YouTube channel in which he has wonderful discourses, question and answers on the Bhagavad Gita and various other spiritual topics. So without taking any further time, I will request Prabhuji to take over. Thank you very much. Hare Kṛṣṇa.
जय राधा माधवा कुंज बिहारी जय गोपी गिरिवरदारी यशोदानंदन व्रज जनरंजन यशोदानंदन व्रज जनरंजन यशोदानंदन व्रज जनरंजन यशोदानंदन व्रज जनरंजन यमुना तीरावनचारी यमुना तीरावनचारी Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rāma, Hare Rāma, Rāma Rāma. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. Please seek everyone's blessings before I start speaking. Senior devotees here and to the temple authorities and managements and all the wonderful devotees here. Thank you for giving me an opportunity to speak few words. More than I would say I'm coming from place St. Louis. I would say that I'm coming from a place where I know only Rajinikanth, not Radhakant. Those who know Rajinikanth, he was a movie actor. So that's how I started my life. Now, somehow or the other, by Prabhupada's mercy, Rajinikanth changed into Radhakant. And here, yeah, beautiful name, Radhakant. I'll just recite some invocation prayer and then we'll get to the topic. For next 26 minutes, we're going to get into a beautiful topic on understanding. How many of you know what's the topic for today? Anyone? Yes. Yeah, a transcendental difference between Ramachandra and Krishna Chandra. So that's a topic. When I was meditating on this differences between Krishna and Rama, today I got 28 points. I don't think we'll go through all the 28 points. We'll go through as much as time permits till 7:30. Maybe we can give a 5 minutes gap if possible to have sharings or any discussions or questions. Pujantam Rama Rameti Maduram Maduraksharam Aruhya Kavita Shakam Vande Valmiki Kokilam Valmikir Muni Simmasya Kavita Vanacharinaha Shunvan Rama Kathanatam Honaya iti param gatim yabbiban satatam Rama Charitamrita Sagaram Adrastaptam Munim Vande Prachetasa Kalmasham Gospadi Krita Varisham Masaki Krita Rakshasam Ramayana Mahamala Ratnam Vande Nilatmajam Anjana Nandanam Veeram Janaki Shokanashanam Kapeshamakshahantaram Vande Lanka Bhayankaram Ullangya Sindho Shalilam Shalilam Yashoka Vangim Janakatmajayah Adhaya Tenaiva Dada Kalamkam Pranamitum Anjaleranjaneyam Anjaneyam Adipatalananam Kanchanadi Kamaniya Vigraham Parijata Tarmula Vasinam Bhavayami Pavamana Nandanam Yatra Yatra Raghunatha Kirtanam Tatra Tatra Titamasta Kanchalim Vaspavari Paripurna Lochanam Marudin Navadaraksha Shantakam Veda Vede Pare Pumsi Jate Dakaradhatmajin Veda Prachata Daksi Sakshat Ramayanat Manar. This is a beautiful sloka which speaks about Ramayana. Recently, we finished Rama's appearance day. Another few more months, we're going to get Krishna Janmashtami. Today, we'll connect both and relish the difference between Rama and Krishna in their transcendental pastimes. The sloka I just recited, Veda Vede Pare Pumsi Jate Dasaradhatmaje, it says that the Vedas, which is huge, 4 in number, and they descended before that Ramachandra, Lord Narayana, who descended into this world as son of Dasaratha. The Vedas thought, what should I do now? And they decided they will descend into this world as son of Valmiki. That is Ramayana. So Ramachandra descended as son of Dasaratha. Likewise, the Vedas descended into this world as Ramayana. Now, the Ramayana, as you know, many of you are expert in Ramayana as well as in Krishna's pastimes. So what's going to happen now is nothing new, rather than trying to see in a different angles of Rama and Krishna, how beautifully they perform their pastime. Right? So I may, if you're like, we can have an interaction, but we don't have much time. Therefore, I'll go on with my points of 28, if possible. Otherwise, we'll meet as much as possible. So, okay, now the first thing is Ramachandra was appearing with Yuga. Krishna, 1 point already over. So what is he going to talk about? All that we already know, right? So it's pretty much easy, but as we go through some of the things, we'll see some beautiful differences in this session today. And where did Ramachandra appear? And then Kṛṣṇa, Ayodhya, Mathura, Maya, Kashi, Kanchi, Dwaraka, all these beautiful places are place of moksha, moksha kshetra, right? Anyone who takes birth there, guaranteed moksha. So therefore, Ayodhya and Mathura are 2 points, 2 places where Ramachandra appeared in Ayodhya, and then Mathura over there in Kṛṣṇa. And Kṛṣṇa, Ramachandra was born in palace, whereas Kṛṣṇa was born in prison. He was born in prison. Now Ramachandra born on the daytime, during the daytime, whereas Kṛṣṇa born in the night time. And not only that, there's a big difference of their nakshatra, their tithi, and yoga and masa, month, everything. Everyone is familiar with these terms that I just used, right? Nakshatra, stars, month, all the different things. Yeah. Rohini nakshatras, whose nakshatra is Rohini? And what is Ramachandra's? Punarvasa, very nice. And what tithi? Ramachandra? Navami. And Kṛṣṇa? And what paksha was Ramachandra? Shukla paksha. And Kṛṣṇa? Very nice. And what Vamsa? We already finished 5 points anyway. So you can keep count easily. You don't need to look at the clock. Rather, you can see the count here and we'll be done by 7:30. Easy. Surya Vamsa is who? Kṛṣṇa? Ram, Chandra. They're all very active. And then in what Varna did Ramachandra appear? Kshatriya. Everyone else also can participate. And then Ram and Kṛṣṇa? Questionable. Why? Okay. But he was born as what? To whom? And then what happened to him? He became a Vaishya, he became a... There's a lot of different things happened during his period, right? Okay. Now interesting, as you go, 7 points are over now. Now we're getting to the 8th one. 8th one is where Ramachandra had one father and one mother. And then we have kids here. Over there, kids. Hare Krishna, Haribol. What's Rama's father, mother's name? Anyone? Kids here? Rama's father, mother? Okay, Krishna's father, mother? Okay, that's fine. So Rama had one father, one mother, whereas Kṛṣṇa had double, 2 fathers, 2 mothers, right? Now, when Ramachandra was born, Dasaratha and Kausalya, Kaikeyi, Sumitra, everyone were happy or sad? Happy. Okay. When Kṛṣṇa appeared in the prison, what was the mood of Devaki and Vasudeva? Anxiety. Sad because not that they got a son, but they were in anxiety, also were afraid that what's going to happen to our son. And over there it was happy moment, over here sad moment. Right? Now, here's another thing. Rama prayed to someone to give way to go to a different place. Which place is that? Lanka. Whom did he pray to? The ocean god, Samudra Devata, right? Samudra Devata. He prayed to Samudra Devata to give way. But then in Kṛṣṇa, can you think about a situation? There you go. He didn't pray to anyone, but Yamuna gave path. Right? Rama prayed, but ocean god did not even appear for 3 days. Then Rama had to show who he is, And as we say in India, come outside and show who I am. Right? Like that, Rama after 3 days he showed who he was. But Kṛṣṇa, he didn't even pray, he didn't even do anything, but Yamuna was so happy to give path to Vasudeva to go to the next side. Right? Now, the 12th point is Rama, when he was a child, are you a good boy or a naughty boy? Good boy. You are like Ramachandra, that means. Right? Is there anyone here a troublemaker, kids? I mean, that's a wrong question to ask. Pretty much everyone, right? So then we can understand, which one we belong to now. Rama had when he was a child, he had even throughout his life, he had a clean record. He doesn't get into any problems. Ramachandra. Whereas Krishna, every day there's a problem. Every day there's one time what happened when Gopi went, Krishna as usual, he was stealing the butter and he was fully engrossed in eating the butter. So, the pot, the clay pot, mud pot, and then he puts, if you have I really like to have children participate, but they're all busy, that's okay. If you have something, pot full of something on the top, if you want to take something out of it with a glass or a spoon, how do you take it? Do you put the glass inside and take it, or take it from the outside, from the top? From the top. It's already up in the surface, right? So you take a glass and take it like that and drink it. But then what Krishna does is, even though the butter was so full on the pot, he puts hands to the bottom, thinking by doing that he'll get more. Right? So he puts his hand inside. He was so busy enjoying the butter, gopis came inside. One gopi came inside. Hare Krishna. Hi. He came in, the gopi came inside. He said, "Hey, who are you?" And then he's saying, if someone is coming and asking, "Who are you?" You. Who are you? The ones. Oh, the ones. Okay. So you have to tell your name. But instead of telling his name, he said, "I'm brother of Balaram." Come on, that's not how you introduce yourself, right? You tell your name who you are. But that's okay, that's fine. Okay, you're brother of Balaram. That's because Balaram is respected over there, unlike Krishna. Balaram was very respected. So he thought by telling Balaram's name, he'll get escaped. But then that gopi asked, "What are you doing here? Why is your hand inside the pot?" That gopi asked. "I'm searching for one of my calf who got lost." Inside the pot. And the gopi was smart. She asked, "Did you find it?" You know what Krishna did? He took the thing and threw on her face and ran away. So it's a beautiful thing. So Krishna records is like that, always. Krishna is always doing something or the other, full of complaints, but that's how Krishna is. 13th point. Rāma obeyed his parents. Rāma obeyed his parents. In Krishna's pastime, it is, as you all know, ulta, meaning it's a reverse. Parents obeyed Krishna. What happened? In Rama's situation, father said, "You're going to be the king next day morning, get ready." Rama said, "Okay." Dasharatha said, "Okay, father." He says, "Went." Next day morning he came, everything changed. Altogether, the whole thing was changed. And father said, not father, through Kaikeyi, said, "You're no more going to take the kingdom. Not only that, you have to go to the forest for 14 years. And Rama was happy, said, "Okay." I said, "I'm happy." Just imagine we are in the situation where we've been told that you come tomorrow morning, I'm going to give you a job, I'm going to give the salary, everything. And then you do a surprise, you go there, someone else has already taken a job. Right? At the time, what you tell? Long live. Not happily, sad, with a curse. With a curse. Long live can be told in two tones. Right? So if we say long live, like that you come out. Anyway, Ramachandra was very happy. He was very happy. He didn't feel anything different. So he came out. He followed father's advice. And that's how he is. He follows everyone's advice. If the advice is good advice, he will take it. When we are not able to take the good advice, we are heading into the wrong direction. Vinasha kale viparita buddhi. When the bad time comes, good advices does not get into our ears. That not get into our ears. Dasharatha was very, very excited when he got his son. In his happiness, he lost his composure. We'll see that one as we come into one more point. I'm going to connect that later here. But coming to Krishna, Krishna went to his father and asked, "Father, what are you all doing here? The whole village is full of like festivals time. Everyone is doing something or the other. You are also preparing some puja, doing some arrangement. What's going on here?" And the father, "You don't know, but I don't know. We are going to do puja for Indra." And then he gave a big lecture. And then father finally obeyed son. The whole program changed. Father accepted. You see the difference between Ramachandra and Krishna over here, right? When Vishwamitra came to Ramachandra, and then he said that, "I want your son to the forest. Please send him." And Dasharatha said, "Sorry, he's too young. he cannot come with you. Aham vedmi Mahatmanam Ramam Satya Parakramam. Valmiki says that, Vishwamitra says, I know who Rama is, you don't know who Rama is. Some of the parents are here, and I'm a newcomer. You all know I'm a newcomer here. I'm coming and telling to one of the parents, you don't know your son, I know your son. How will you feel that? He's a crazy guy. What does he know about my son? Right? But Vishwamitra told to Dasharatha, who just came, Aham vedmi Mahatmanam Ramam Satyam Parakramam. He said, I know your son better than you. Dasharatha was thinking, why? How is that you know? How is it I don't know? That's because you sit on a throne. I sit on a deer skin. Right? You wear crown, golden crown. I have matted hair. You carry sword. I carry japamala. You have people fanning you nicely. For me, the nature is a breeze. You sleep on the nice cushioned soft bed. I sleep on the earth, the ground. You eat palatable nice food. I eat dry fruits, not dry salted dry fruits that we get in shops. Ordinary dry fruits, whatever. So you cannot understand. You are attached to all families and relatives, but I am detached from everything. So I can understand, you cannot understand. Now, Rama had how many brothers? 3 brothers. You can't only include this question 4. 3 brothers. And Krishna had how many brothers? Only 1 brother, Balaram, Baladev. But the problem is, 3 brothers of Rama was always supporting Ramachandra. Always supporting Ramachandra at any given situation. They live for him. Whereas in the case of Krishna and Balaram, again, when I'm telling this thing, take it as a rasa, enjoy these things. Don't get into the topic of very academic things of, no, this is not right, that is not, we know that story where Balaram massaged Krishna. Let's not just enjoy this whole difference in a lighter way, that's all. For that reason, it's good, enjoyable. Whereas Balaram didn't even support Krishna. He went for a yatra when Kurukshetra was opening. He left and went. Even though 1 brother, he didn't support. So now in the 15th point, out of 28, we come to 15 now. Okay. 15 is Rama went with Vishwamitra and Rama went with Vishwamitra to the forest. And Krishna also left Vrindavan and went to another place. With whom? Akrura. Where did he go? Mathura. So he went over there, over here like this. 16. Rama had only 1 dash. Wife. This is an easy answer for everyone. He only had 1 wife. And she was ready to do anything for Ramachandra. Whereas in Krishna Leela, as per the government record, known wives are 16,108. Right? We don't know. That's only as per record. Okay. On the record. Now, they were ready to give their life for Krishna. Over here, Rama was ready to give his life for Sita. Over here, the wives of Krishna and gopis of Vrindavan, they were ready to give their life for Krishna. And then 17, Rama lost his wife, Mother Sita. Whereas gopis of Vrindavan lost Krishna. And they were thinking that Krishna is theirs. Each one were very proud of having Krishna. Krishna said, you're too much. I'm going to leave you and go. He left them and disappeared. Right? And then these gopis were in searching of Krishna. Where Krishna is. Wherever Krishna, Barga Pitam Natavaravapu Karnayor Karnika Vipradvasam Kanaka Kapicham Vaijayan Chama. So Krishna with a beautiful peacock feather on his head, Vaijayanti Mala and yellow garment, he was just walking all over the places of Vrindavan, making Vrindavan beautiful. But the gopis were searching for Krishna, like how Ramachandra lost Mother Sita, and he was going to each and every trees. Oh, Kadamba tree, did you see the lovable face Sita? and he went to Arjuna tree. And even Arjuna tree, my wife Sita loves your flowers. Did you see her? And then he went to Bilba tree. He said, did you see the silky face one? He was just keep on going to tree after tree after tree. And then he went to elephant, he went to the tiger, he went to the deer, he went to the all the rivers, ocean, forest. He was just crying out. He spoke to the moon, he spoke to the stars, he spoke to the sky, he spoke to the clouds. Completely lost. What about Krishna's Leela? Over there, the gopis were doing the same thing. At least over there, Rama was searching for Sita. Over here, all the gopis of Vrindavan, they were just going tree after tree after tree. Ashwatha tree, Arjuna tree, Ashoka tree, Tulasi plant. Did you see my dear lovable Krishna with a flute, with a beautiful peacock feather on his head? Did you see? And then they got into such a madness, they thought themselves to be Krishna, and they started acting, behaving like Krishna. One gopi said, you all don't worry, I am here, I will save you. And then what they did is, they took one of her shawl with the left hand and lifted like this, come under and stand here. Like how Krishna lifted Govardhan. Right? And then another one jumped on the other one and started dancing on the other gopi's shoulder, thinking that she's Kaliya and he's Krishna. So they became mad after Krishna. They're looking for Krishna. So 18th, it's an interesting point, where Ramachandra married to a girl proposed by his guru and parents. It's an arranged marriage. Our friend, Krishna Bhagwan, he will find a girl and parents have to agree. Okay, so that also we can decide which group we belong to later. 19th point is Ramachandra was born in Ayodhya, lived in Ayodhya, completely, just 14 years went out to a forest too, but otherwise he was in Ayodhya all the time. But Krishna was born in Mathura, went to Gokula, and then came back to Mathura, then Dwaraka. In between, he always go to Hastinapur. Keep on moving in one place to another place. But Rama was not there. In last night, that he was fixed all the time. And Ramachandra's pastime started only after he was 12 years. You turn the pages of Valmiki Ramayana, you won't find, Ramachandra was playing with teddy bear, Spider-Man, Xboxes. You won't find any of those things. Whereas you go to Krishna pastime, everything finishes by 12 years. After that, he become adult. Then he gives Bhagavad Gita lecture. Everything between 12 is relishable. But in Ramachandra's pastime, is everything after 12 years starts. That's 20th point. 21, Rama never lies, never cheats, never robs, never breaks promises, nothing. Krishna lies. Fluent, very happy. He just flows like anything. Flows like anything. He robs, he steals, he breaks his promises. Right? But the interesting point is, Rama follows dharma, whereas Krishna doesn't follow dharma. What do you all think? Rama follows dharma. He goes by paper. If it's there in the book, I'll follow. Otherwise, no. What about Krishna? Huh?
Religious dharma follows Krishna.
Yeah. Exactly. Very good. Whatever Krishna does, that is dharma. Rama follows dharma, and whatever Krishna does, that becomes dharma. Right? Now, here's an interesting point comparing Ramayana and Krishna's Leela, is that where Rama has an habit that he leaves a remain, something he will leave it off. He will not completely finish a job. Krishna is not like that. He finish everything. What it means is that when Rama fights, he leaves one of the party go. Maricha and Shubhagu came. He killed Maricha, left Shubhagu. Sorry, he killed Shubhagu and left Maricha. Shurpanakha came. Why you want to do this, surgery work? Finish it off. If Shurpanakha was finished, problem would have been solved. Next, 14,000 Rakshasas in Janasthan. 13,999 he killed, Ramachandra killed, he left one Akampana. That guy went and reported to Ravana. Whereas anyone who comes to the place of Krishna, starting from first demon who is Putana, Satakasura, Trinavarta, Aggasura, Vatsasura, all this Asura, Keshi, they always come with one-way ticket from Kamsa. There's no two-way ticket, one-way ticket. They come, they are done, gone. That's a big difference, right? We'll wrap up very quickly here. And then when Ramachandra was loved by not only his parents, he is loved by all the citizens. Even not only the citizens, the animals over there, not only the animals, also the plants loved Ramachandra. When Rama was leaving Ayodhya and going, it was a sad moment for every living entities. But then when we come to Krishna Leela, if Krishna want to do something, you never know. Someone will come as a mother, applying poison on herself to kill Krishna. If Krishna wants to go on horse riding, that will change into a Kesi demon. If Krishna wants to play with a cow or a calf, it will turn into a Vatsasura. He want to do a slide, it will become Aggasura. So much danger for Krishna in his life. Right? Now, last three more points. When Ramachandra left, finished his pastime, he left, he took everyone back to the spiritual world. When Krishna left, how many of them did he take? Nobody. He left everyone behind. He silently went. All right. Okay. I'm going to get to the last point, which is we are skipping few points and get to the last point. I'll conclude with that one. It's Krishna. When Rama does not speak much, whereas Krishna speaks a lot. Rama does not give instruction much, whereas Krishna only gives instruction. He doesn't follow. Therefore, we should know if you want to give an instruction to someone, advice to someone, give an instruction to someone, we have to make sure are we following the instruction. So one may ask this question, Krishna, you are giving a big lecture of how to behave, but what about you? Did you follow this one? The answer is yes, because before Krishna speaks anything, he already followed everything as Ramachandra in Ramayana. That's why he was able to speak over here. And the last point is like how we all very familiar with Bhagavad Gita, the 18th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, the important Charma Sloka, which is Sarvadharman Parityajya Mamekam Sarnam Praja Aham Tva Sarva Papebhya Mokshayisyapi Masuchaka. This is the Charma Sloka given by Krishna in Bhagavad Gita. Likewise, whereas in Ramayana also there's a Charma Sloka. Rama says this one. What is Sakradeva Prapannaya Tabasmi Itiche Yachate Abhayam Sarva Bhutebhyo Tadami Etat Vritam Mama. This is the essence of Ramayana. He said, anyone who comes in front of me and says, Tvam, Aham Tvam Asi, I am yours, then I will take care of them from all the problems that they have in their life. They don't need to worry about it. All they have to do is come in front of Ramachandra, Tvam, Tava Asmi. Tava Asmi. Everyone say, Tava Asmi. That's all we have to say. I am yours, Ramachandra. When we say this one, Rama takes care of our life. Likewise, Krishna says, Ma Suchaka, do not fear that I am here, don't worry about anything. In one hand, Krishna says not to fear. In one hand, when we say I am yours, Rama says, I will take care of you. When we have Rama and Krishna with us, why do we have to be afraid of anything in our life? All we have to have is faith in Krishna and faith in Ramachandra. Ramachandra Bhagavan ki, Jai Sita Ram Hanuman Lakshmana ki, Valmiki Muni ki, Radha Kanta ki. Hare Krishna. Thank you all very much for joining and giving me the opportunity. Hare Krishna.
Thank you very much. I'll go back to you. So now I request everybody to kindly join us in the dining hall. We will be serving our Sunday love feast today.
Hare Krishna. Thank you all for joining. We are done for today. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Very nice.
Hi.
Hare
Come on
Krishna.
here. You are very good. You are a good participant.
Yes.
Thank you. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
This was a nice lecture.
Thank you.
So much. I have a question.
Yes.
Taking the lecture.
Yes. 1 second. Let me stop the.